Hey everyone, so tonight I'll be reviewing The Wrong Sister by Claire Douglas. This is my third Claire Douglas book. The first one was Last Seen Alive, which was very good. Couple number 9 was the second one, which was also very good. Not quite as good as that one, but still good. And then this one's Wrong Sister, third book by her that I've read, and I have two others over there as well by her. Um, I've read, 200 over 250 pages of this today, 400 pages in the book, and I've read well over half of this today, so that's good. It's been keeping my attention, like, but I don't think it's as good as her other two that I've read. It's about a woman and her sister gets killed. Like, the main woman in the book goes on holiday to like a holiday home or something like that, and then her sister stays at home to mind the house for her, so she gets killed in the house. But then it turns out that she wasn't the one that was meant to get killed. It was meant to be the main woman in the story who went on holiday and left her house for her sister to look after. So yeah, that turns out to be um why it's called, that's why it's called The Wrong Sister anyway. So and then they were find out in the book it's it's her sister, like long lost sister, I think it is, and um they find out from a police investigation, like investigating the fingerprints, and they were able to track her down, um, and find out who it was. So that's how they discovered who it was that killed her other sister and broke into her house and all that. So yeah, and I don't know, it's not as good as her other two, I don't think, but it's still, I've still got through it quite, like I've got through it, like at a good pace. So like, yeah, it's keeping my attention anyway. So like, yeah, and there's already been a couple twists in the book so far. Like, so I do think they've been good, and then I think there's meant to be another couple maybe like in the book. So like, from what I've been reading about it, so like, yeah, and it does seem interesting, like, but not just as good as her other two that I've read, because I don't know, the plot seemed more interesting than those other two, but I still like this as well. Like, it's still good, just not as good, I think. But still, I would still recommend it. Like, it's still a good, like, 4-star book at least. Like, so yeah, I would still recommend it. Like, and I've the ones I have over are Woman Who Lied and The Girls Who Disappeared. Um, so yeah, I'll have to read them too after this one as well. Um, so yeah, I do like Claire Douglas books. They're well written. No, I do like the way she writes the books, and also I like all that. So, and the mysteries that she writes and all the plots that she writes about are always quite interesting. I do like the plots in the books she writes, so I do enjoy reading hers. So I'll continue to read more of hers, after this one. So yeah, I would recommend this one, and yeah, but I would, if you're wanting to get into like Claire Douglas books or whatever, I would go with like a couple of number 9's probably the most popular one, and I also liked Last Seen Live. It was called, the first one that I read. I think it was either her first one or one of her first ones that came out 2017. Last Seen Alive was, and then the couple of number 9 was 2020. And I think this one was more recent than that, I think. Um, so yeah, I would still recommend it, and I'd say, Claire Douglas is a very good author. So yeah, I would recommend her books for anyone who's into like mystery thrillers and psychological thrillers and stuff like that. So yeah, I would recommend it.